Today I thought it'd be fun if I went through all of my old art and like recent, so like kind of old to recent, but I don't really have dates on a lot of it, so it's gonna be me guesstimating what came first on some of it and just going through it and kind of talking about it and like seeing. I'm not a very good artist, but I think I've definitely gotten better. Okay, yeah, and obviously I'm missing some stuff because moving and life, and some stuff I threw away on purpose. Starting with the first sketchbook I ever bought, and this is number 1. This is a Smurf house. Let's do a close. I'll do close-ups on everything. I'm not gonna peek behind it like a weirdo. I drew this probably when I was in like 1st grade, maybe. It's a Smurf house. That's all I have to say about it, with little polka dots and a nice pretty flower. It says Smurfs in bubble letters. Alright, let's go to next. Yeah. This is some really good stuff. Okay. They're going off again. This video is going to be forever because it's going to be me having to stop and go. And I got my monster because I have lots to do today. I'm already tired. This is Tinkerbell and Lydia, I don't remember her name. I was obsessed with like, I wanted to draw anime. Look at it. So yeah, it's them and they're flying on these flowers. She was my favorite fairy Gramp. Now it's Fawn, because Fawn's really, I think, cooler. What is going on here? This is obviously a band. The drums say, hey, look at the way her spine is. Where are the other bandmates? I don't know. I really wanted to have red hair, which eventually I did get. You know what, maybe this was when I had it, I don't know. And I always wanted a side swoop, but I never really could get one either. She's wearing all these little bracelets. I couldn't draw feet, so she just doesn't have any. I went through a phase. Okay. This isn't like the worst thing ever, except for the fact that like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But anyways, I went through a phase where I wanted to, as a profession, be a surfboard designer. I've still never surfed in my entire life. And then I learned how to draw these flowers from like a YouTube video or something, and that's all I drew for like a really long time. I don't have a lot of them anymore, but this was one of them. But yeah, I wanted to make surfboard designs, and that's what I wanted my job to be. Didn't work out, and I still have never surfed, although I would love to. Okay. Oh, ew, they're so scary and bad. This was when I was into Harry Potter, and I started getting into like creating characters and like fan fiction and then like fan art for the characters you created. And so this is me. That's me, and that was my little boyfriend. And we were Hufflepuffs, and I don't remember anything else about it, but we're sneaking out here. Look at the feet. We're supposed to be walking, and then obviously we have our little wands out. I'm assuming he's supposed to be behind me because of how much smaller he is. Yeah. Hufflepuff common room. I really put a lot of effort into this, as you can tell. Look how it's like colored in the back. Like I did nothing. The characters in the photos aren't even colored. They're just the same color as the wall. What is that? And I obviously didn't even know what the Hufflepuff common room looked like because I put a... This isn't how you get into the Hufflepuff common room, if you guys don't know. This... Ew. Why does a hamster have human eyes? And it's all so lightly done, like you can literally barely see it. This is a portrait of my hamster. Oh, but look, I put the little ducky at the top of his water. This is Blossom from Powerpuff Girls. That's all I have to say about that. And I would draw like so heavy-handed that I wouldn't be able to erase like the lines from before, and they just stayed. Why is her head shaped like that? It's an oval. And I still messed it up. This was my fashion designing phase. I'm not even putting it up in the thing anymore. Look how cute they are. Oh, I love how I wanted to be an artist, but I still did the little triangle noses. And like smudge. Look at the hands too. I thought they looked so good if the fingers were like spiky. I still do that. Anyways. This is when my friend's hamster died, and I drew this for her. Another scary hamster with human eyes. And then you can see me where I started it, and then I changed my mind. LOL. This is my pet rock. This was my pet rock. This guy really existed. And this is pretty spot on, I'll say. I will say that. I used to have it still. I wish I did so I could pull them out. But I have no idea where it would even be. Is that it? You can see it did something here, but that might be it for this. Oh. I'm a little embarrassed. When I was in 6th grade, I became obsessed with Vocaloids. Like Miku, except for not Miku. I was obsessed with this one that was just like, same with Oliver. I think he was like a sailor. Okay, we're done with that one. We're not even gonna get close up on that one. But yeah, I was obsessed. I love Vocaloids, and I love Miku now. Miku's cool. This was when I got into like characters. I wanted to create all these different characters, and so this was my first one, Madison. This was his relaxed type look, and his sweatshirt says "Die, bitch." Although I did start here trying to learn how to draw hands, so that was an improvement. This was a superhero, but not like Marvel superhero, more like different type of superhero. Her name was Colette Temp. And she did like time stuff. And I think it's supposed to be kind of like me because I had short purple hair. But I think this was before I had short purple hair. But as you can see, her eye makeup is like a clock, which I think is probably the most creative thing I've ever done. And then she's got like a clock choker instead of like a watch. She's got this clock back here. This one I actually think is kind of cute. Little suspenders. Oh my god. Look at the skirt has numbers on it too. It's pleated with numbers. Hey. That's pretty neat to me. This is something I made. This is something I drew. It's a Dean and Phil thing. And I think it's kind of cute. And then I don't know if this video is on here or if it was a part of the collab channel I was on. I later took actual pictures of them and kind of recreated this, but like on my computer, and I made a whole video out of it. It's probably on the collab channel. Undertale. As you can see, I went through like a fan art era where I drew a lot of fan art, but my coloring with colored pencils got a lot better. So this is like the first ever I guess like self-portrait I did. So I used to have purple hair, so that's that. But I was wearing my favorite shirt, which I'm pretty sure I still have, my favorite sweatpants, and some red socks. And like, does it look like me? I don't know. And the fact that like we both have purple hair. Why is the leg so straight and long? The proportions. Look how tiny the hands are. At least I was drawing hands of female. But proportions are all wrong. And so then I think this is when I kind of wanted to do more realistic stuff rather than cartoony. And I tried to draw Tyler Joseph. It kind of looks like him, okay? So this was an animation I did, and so I drew out all of them and then pictured them, and then in my computer edited and like erased all the white around them and edited it. And I think it turned out kind of cute. You can find it on my channel. This is about the time Blackfish got really popular, and so I drew some whales. And I'm pretty sure I traced them, so don't be too, oh well, it's so good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're traced. Maybe not, but I'm like pretty sure they are. This is another self-portrait I did. As you can see, it was not very good. It was very emo. It says, this has to be something I found as well. And in the end, it won't be a blade or a bullet. My own thoughts will be the cause of my death. So, hey, my handwriting was kind of good. What happened to that? This was more drawings. You can definitely see like the influence of like Steven Universe and stuff like that. Not in this one, but like in these two. And I think I was just trying out different styles because I think I was like, wow, everything I draw looks the same. More animation stuff. Even more animation stuff. And even more animation stuff. This was never finished, but it's kind of neat. I think I wanted to start drawing architecture. And I think that's the only one I ever drew. This is stuff I took out of my notebooks from school. Math doodles. Oh, so this is 2017. I dated it. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty neat. You know? Yeah, I used to doodle a lot in class. This is when I got those really nice markers. I did a little drawing of Beast Boy. Okay, we love Teen Titans. I think this was me just like messing with the markers and like seeing what I could do with them. This is my Uriana. He's so ugly. Why did I do him like that? Okay. She's a Hufflepuff, of course. Those are her little facts if you want to know. I think her name is Vienna Alana. Alright. What? I don't know what this is. I don't know where this is from. Maybe these from Rocket Power. Another Dan and Phil drawing, of course, because I was obsessed with them. This must be PewDiePie, Mark, and okay. And this is a boy with pink hair. Here's Jimin from BTS. I don't like this. I think I tried, and I think it was good for like the time. But like, man, how did you miss his neck right there? Where did his body go? Where? No. But the hand, come on. And the nose is getting better. I was learning, but then I also like did the eyebrows over the hair, and it got weird. I don't know. Raven, again, I love Teens Titans. Oh, you can't see her. She's eating popcorn. She's a cool cat. Anyways, here's another superhero I made. She levitates. Honestly, it's not horrible. Like, the face... Face, not good. But, like... I don't know, I think she's pretty neat. She can make fire for some reason and also levitate. I don't know. Oh god. Yuri and Victor. I remember being so proud of this. I don't want to talk about it. This was supposed to be Beckian from EXO. I also remember being proud of this one. I don't know. It's whatever. And this was another one. I was really proud of, and again, it's Yuri. From Yuri on Ice. I was obsessed with Mystic Messenger, and this was me with my favorite Mystic Messenger character. Me bullying myself. I said, stop, because her face was so bad. LOL. Drew like Invader Zim style. Tim Burton style. I remember being so... I was like, this is so good. The hand? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It's kind of good. This was from another animation that I'm assuming is on my channel. And I would always use paper to animate. And I actually made this like cutout so she like came through here. And then this was the second. I'm gonna email, it's not important. This is the second page of the animation. The door's cut out again so that this guy could come through it. And this is glued on, but it's not glued on all the way, so I could slide this girl into it and then slide her back out. Pretty neat. Another Yuri on Ice, but Victor's hands are huge. And Yuri's head is huge. Ariana Grande. It's Ariana Grande. That is Leslie. Oh. Queen. Oh, okay, so this is when I started. I wanted to do like really like realism. And I remember drawing this and I was like, why are they so scary? Like, why are they so bad? This is another one of Danny Phil. Phil is specifically very scary. Look at that. Look at that. That is a nightmare. Oh. That's when they had their gaming channel. So I probably got like a picture from one of their game videos. This is me trying out an eye. They're not very good. This was another animation that I never ended up finishing. Because when I tell you those things took more Tim Burton-esque stuff that I would do. Here's this. Rock and roll alien. What does it say at the top? We don't make mistakes, just happy accidents. Oh, Bob Ross. Here's this girl. Again with realism. I was getting better, I think. I don't know. The eyes are still a little funky. The eyelashes. Clearly didn't know what I was doing. So this has something that bled through, so I'm going to cover the bleed through. And this was when I came up with the name. Well, I didn't come up with it. I decided I wanted to use Saturn Girl as like my Fortnite stuff and everything. And that was kind of my depiction of her. Yeah, so there she is, Saturn Girl. She had these cool rings like Saturn that like floated around her arm. Okay? This was the character I had, Space Kid. There he is here too. And he was part of my animation. This thing that I had, I'll put it up. This. All those purpley animation things was animated onto this. All the Space Force stuff, and there's gonna be another part that there are gonna be other parts that I never did because I just didn't have time. I'm telling you, this animation, it takes like maybe 14 seconds. It took me like 14 hours. It was intense, and I didn't take any breaks. I just went straight through. Anyways, I remember being really proud of this. Hands. Holding hands. Doing a gorillas thing, and this was with watercolor pens. It's me. Oh wow. It's time to wake up. This is when Jumpsuit must have come out. And I had to have been in high school? Another gorillas thing, but I never colored it. Bar. This is Chester Bennington. More hands. I got obsessed with doing hands because I thought I was good at them. This is a quote from a song that I like. Little birdie. This I think was college now. This, my friend asked me to design a tattoo, and for her boyfriend, he got that done. Not the style that I really would like. This was another one I did for him that was like more simple, but he got the other one. This was the Space Kid I drew. A flower! And the top says, some days flowers will fall. The sun said so. This was supposed to be G-Dragon. Like, facing some eyes. I think this is when I started doing pen drawings, and I would draw with pen only. No pencil. Okay. This is a Tangled watercolor. I kind of got obsessed with watercolor, and I was doing that a lot. I have another one up here, but I'll pull that down maybe. Well, I'll probably just go up to it. This is College Cool. She was a YouTuber I really liked. It's not good. This is Chloe from Life is Strange. It's also not good. This is a little doodle I did. It's a little doodle for Chicago. It's alright. I don't really know how to use watercolors. I still don't. 21 Pilots thing. Oh god. I was trying to learn how to do people. Obviously that wasn't very good. Another attempted drawing. this, I don't know what this is. And that's it for that. I don't know where all this went. Oh, and then I have this. But this I did recently for a school project. I wrote a little children's book. And so this is it. It's cute. It's cute. Maybe I'll go through it another day. Yeah, and I illustrated it and I did all the borders are rainbows. It's just for fun, you know? It was just a fun project. Okay, this is cool. I guess I'll do this first because I did this in high school and I was supposed to be going in order. This is a thing of Hogwarts I did. I know you can't see very well because it's super dark. But I remember I was so, like, look at the reflection of the moon in the water, the castle in the water, the castle itself. And then I went to do the sky. The moon I remember kind of liking. And there was sky, but the clouds I remember hating and I just couldn't fix it. But it was fine, whatever. But it's, I think if I did it again, I would make it less dark because it's so dark you can hardly see it. But then I think that also makes it cool because it's like Hogwarts, you're not supposed to see it, okay? And then this one I already talked about. It's just a tree in space on a little space planet. The sun is somewhere around here. It's a willow tree because they're my favorite. Here, I'll show you up close. It's whatever. Okay, I'll do this next. This was from an art class I had to take for school, and we had to draw a picture of the bear. I think I got a bad grade on this because she wanted more detail. Whatever. It's a bear. It's a bear statue. A color wheel of stuff that we found. And then this was actually one of my favorite things that I ended up doing. And we had to like do like a collage of things. This little ghost speaking out of his eyes. Isn't that kind of neat? I don't know. And then I tore it up to work as like shading, and then I don't know. That's one of my favorite things I did in that art class. This is what I like to call my Bob Ross era. Okay? Well, first I had this. This was when I got watercolor, and this was from way before, and then I didn't touch this sketchbook again for a really long time. Let me get into it. This was an animation I was going to do about college. Never did it. A bad drawing. Space Kid again in his little house. I don't know, she's gonna be dancing or something, who knows. Okay, and then this is when I kind of started using this more. This is a wave. And this is as I started painting. So this is with acrylic paint? Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Okay. This is a tone house thing. Again, it's like super dark. It's trees. Like the song Trees, and it's also trees. And then this is a summer thing. It says every summer has its own story, and it's like a thing. The clouds in this are really pretty. Anyways, this is what I call my Bob Ross era. Come on. That's really like the Bob Ross-esque stuff, I guess. Another wave. It's alright. I don't think I understood how water worked. This one I loved except for this top part. So like here down, I really liked. Look at the water. Look at that mountain. You can tell me. And how I did this mountain, how I got it like streaky like that, is I took an old phone cord charger, like the USB part, and I dipped it in paint and like scraped it on there. Pretty neat. This one I never finished, so like this is the unfinished part. There's gonna be more stuff here, but I think I also liked this one. I remember liking it. Yeah. Not much, but I mean, I'll show you. It's hair. And a face. I think I was trying out stuff. Here's those. It's alright. The lips are kind of neat with the shading, but the rest of it. Here's, I think, another pen thing. Okay, I remember this sketchbook now. Oh, like waterbender or something. I don't really know. This I drew, and it's colored like with words, but it's mostly black and white. And that's it for that one too. Another empty sketchbook. Going up here to show, I talked about it earlier, the sweet night. It's whatever. It's whatever. Here's where some of the good stuff is. Oh my god! Before I do this, I have one drawing that is. Oh my god! I have one drawing that's a big Demon Slayer spoiler. So if you haven't read the manga, basically to like the end, don't look at it. But I'm gonna try and not show it until I say I'm gonna show it. Oh, I just showed it again. Oh my god. Here's some of my art. I'm covering my head's covering the Demon Slayer one. This one in the corner. I got these Demon Slayer spoiler. I got these highlighters and I wanted to kind of try them out because I noticed that one of the colors is this color that I used on the underside of the little mushrooms, and I used it up here too. Like, it became luminescent in blue light, so when I put my rainbow light on, it's really cool. But it doesn't show up. Oh fuck! It doesn't show up on camera though, so there's no point in me even trying. This is a girl, and she's drowning. If you look closely, you can see her eyeballs under her eyelids. Scary. This is J-Hope, and I drew this right before I found out. This was the day I found out I had COVID. This is a drawing I did on my channel. It's my sleep paralysis. This is another one that I had highlighters and I wanted to try out some cool thing. Not the Demon Slayer. These are my BTS Polaroids that I painted. They're pretty neat. This is hard to do. It's very young. Spring Day. This is Yet to Come. That was the newest one I just did. Both love. And then this was a magic shop thing. And so this this is where I'm gonna show the spoiler, okay? So if you haven't read Demon Slayer, thanks for watching. Goodbye. And if you don't care or you have read it, I drew this scene because it's my favorite thing, and I literally mapped the whole thing out to make it almost exact. And I spent forever on it. This is probably the longest. It's literally the size of my hand. This is probably the longest thing I've spent on drawing. And I was really proud of it, okay? So a lot of my art has been lost throughout the years. I don't know where a lot of it is, which is kind of sad, but like, it's whatever. I'll just draw more. That's all my artwork from throughout the years. Sorry, I don't know what just happened to me. It was live. Lexi's live. Anyways. I had a lot of things throughout the years, a lot of changing styles and medium and all of that, doing the animation, doing the painting, doing the drawing, cool stuff. And now I'm done. Not with art, but with the video. So I'm done, so goodbye.